ellipses.
Huh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We're brooding. We're pissed.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm crossing my arms and tapping my feet.
I've got a gun in my hand and I'm doing cool tricks with it, but there's no bullet in it. There's only one bullet in it, and you know who it's for?
The haters?
The fake friend, my first and greatest fake friend.
I'm just saying Maria, but I'm talking about Maria Menounos from Nuvi.
Hey everyone, this is the we're gonna lean into Hogcast, but last year we gave away free dating advice because last year we were the lovers of love who love lovingly, and honestly that was good for last year because last year was a very lovely year where nothing but lovely things happened.
Mm-hmm.
But things have changed. In a way that I'm frankly a little pissed about. Right, Alan?
It makes me so pissed that I want to say damn and hell.
Oh, Alan, stop.
God damn.
It makes me want to say the ABCs, asshole, butt cheeks, and well, I won't say the third one, but I'm pissed.
You're not British enough to say the third one, unfortunately.
I'm not British enough, but as I call them, butthole-ish enough into British.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, Sega has announced, I would say, it's basically the year of Shadow. We're back into Shadow in a big way.
It's Sonic Adventure 2 movie. It's Shadow X Sonic at the Olympic Games.
It should be Shadow kills Sonic generations.
So Shadow goes back and kills every generation of Sonic.
instead of Suicide, everybody loves Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. It should be Sonic kills the Sonic generations.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're so freaking pissed, and we get it. We get why Shadow's back. It's because society's more pissed off than ever about all sorts of things that make us mad. For one, society.
Definitely society.
Alan, what is pissing you off about society lately?
I'm getting pissed off about have you been to fucking Target anytime recently?
Don't even give me fucking. You know why they call it a Target?
I thought you were going to say because they're targeting our kids.
Oh, no, because I implied they're like shooting at us.
No, you're always singing, but you are always playing the song Target's targeting our kids.
I'm also always threatening to explode Target, not shoot at it. I'm not shooting at the Target.
Well, the thing you are shooting at is the giant concrete balls outside in the front.
Right, I'm blowing those up, and I'm shooting at them with a Shadow the Hedgehog video game style big alien gun, not a real gun that kids can play with.
Not a real gun that kids can play with. God, though, if kids could have a cool Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog gun from the video game Shadow the Hedgehog. No, my thing with there was a recent Twitter thing going around about this. Target only wants to have one real checkout lane open, and then self checkout for everything else. But at the same time they've implemented a 10 items or less thing at the self checkout because of people stealing. So they want to have it both ways. They don't want to pay people to run the registers, but they're only going to keep one register open, but they're not going to let you check out from the self checkout with a full cart of groceries.
Well, I see why now it's your target, which is not. I'm not saying Alan's going to shoot at a target.
No,
just saying.
No,
we have to be
very clear now because that does happen like once a week. Somebody threatens to behead people inside of Target. Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, or they're doing blackface in the Target. There was
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny that a lot of bad shit happens at Walmart, but it's like blue. It's like blue crimes, and they're less crimes of passion and more crimes of I don't know. It's more sly. It's more people like stealing shit or walking out with stuff.
Walmart is a place that like nobody cares. So like
right, exactly.
But Target people still pretend to care there
something
because
about the red drives people to do crazy things. People see that
blood.
Dog and that dog comes out of them. They see blood.
They see the blood, and I think they do think about the Target, and they think about God. I wish I could shoot all these targets all over the place. This looks like a video game in here.
I think Target's a very different experience for non-Americans. If you live in Japan and go to Japanese Target, which I don't know exists or not, you would just be like, "Oh, circles."
Wow, we like it. No, but we're enough of a gun culture that like it. I think that actually might be a large part of the conservative anger about Target is that they do just go in there and they're like, oh, this looks like the symbols that I put on blue-haired teacher things at the shooting range. That's like
the thing. Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say what pisses me off about society.
Yeah, hit me.
Not giving a shit about physical media. I've got 2 blades out. One is a butterfly. It's like an oversized butterfly knife.
Yeah,
It's like a tactical butterfly knife. It's really
it's like,
big.
It's like a machete that has like the butterfly knife handle for some reason.
Yeah, it's a really big butterfly knife handle.
Yeah.
And if you use it wrong, it squishes all of your fingers. And the other one is it's like what is it? One of those tactical shovels that the Green Berets have, but the serrated edge is
the pointy
sharpened.
shovel.
Yeah, the pointy shovel, the killer pointy shovel. And I'm wielding both of those because the fucking Best Buy is coming after my physical media. Well, Best Buy, prepare to be dead guy.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking kill Best Buy.
I'm mad
Not
at Best
anyone
Buy.
who works for Best Buy. Like
the idea of Best Buy.
yeah, he's gonna be dead guy now.
Also my favorite Berserk character, the idea of Best Buy. So I'm also pissed at Best Buy because they don't there's no geeks in the damn Geek Squad no more.
No, they're all jogs. Are you saying they're all jogs?
When I went to Best Buy a few months ago and I was just buying like power strips or something like that.
Well, you were wanting to buy some Blu-rays, but they fucking let you. They held you back. They got their jock squad out to hold you back. You're like, I just want Futurama the complete series on Blu-ray. Let me throw. And they said no.
I want the one that doesn't have the Comedy Central shit in it, but all the original shit.
No, and they held you back, and you almost killed them, but you had to hold your power back because you rage.
It's true. I almost used chaos control on these guys, but I didn't. No, I went to the cash register and I was checking out, and this like tween at the counter. Like, I'm gonna say tween. I know you have to be at least like 15, 16 to work there, but like this teen said to me, "Hey, do you have a Switch? Because I got one of these 8-bit do controllers for it, and for whatever reason it keeps dropping out. Do you know how I could fix it?" And I was just so shook because it's like, why are you asking? What? How did you clock that I would? Huh?
Right.
Like,
you weren't riding around on your techno bed that you do ride on.
I mean, that is the thing, is that I did pull up and I was wearing my fucking Apple Vision Pro goggles. I looked like the guy from Lane. I looked insane, and I did have like the fucking Eric Andre covered in keyboards.
Right. But like an edgy version of it, like a cool edgy version of that.
Like if Shadow was like was a character in Lane, yeah.
Right. It's like Shadow mashed up with E123.
Yeah, and the upsetting thing is that this person was right, because I do have that 8-bit do controller and I knew exactly what they were talking about. So it was almost like they had some sort of precognitive ability and read me like Madam Web almost.
Right.
Yeah.
Should I tell my next thing I'm mad about? I think this is actually. So I was about to say something. I talked about beekeeping recently, which was Hasbro the Black Series doing too many clone troopers. I think that's still. You know what? I'm gonna go back to it. I'm still mad about that. I'm gonna kill Commander Cody. That's a very reasonable thing.
Commander Cody, I will shoot with a gun.
Listen, I will say that he is a soldier, so I'm gonna engage him in battle with my twin blades, but. So it's fair, but I'm going to let him know now. He's done for. He's fucking cooked.
Yeah, he's done.
He's dead.
Fucking out of here. Get out of here, man. I fucking hate him.
Hate. That's my favorite word.
Yeah. I have the whole thing from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream tattooed on my back because of how much I love the word hate. It's
true. You haven't even read the story.
No, I just read that one part. I saw it from memes. I'm like, that seems like a badass computer. I like it a lot.
That's a badass computer if I could have that on my iPhone. The Surrey put that guy on there.
I like the idea of somebody reading that story is like, damn, that computer kicked ass.
That's a very Elon, like...
He owned those guys.
Elon, what did you think of I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream? Technology can have some very interesting opinions.
The computer was based, actually. I wish I could turn all the woke mind virus people into slugs that are capable of dying or hurting themselves.
Slugs or horny monkey guys. What was that again?
He definitely would like to turn people into horny monkeys. We know this guy. He loves to impregnate things.
Right.
Yeah.
I got another thing. I got an actual thing I hate.
Oh no.
modern media remotes for different devices.
That's so true.
Why do you put a fucking Spotify on there? Not everyone uses fucking Spotify.
You want a Netflix
Some people
button?
use Apple Music. Some people fucking use YouTube Music. Fuck you.
A Netflix button on my fucking NVIDIA Shield remote? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not
think
using that.
NVIDIA Shield user would even touch normie shit like that.
The only people that are buying NVIDIA Shields are running Plex or Jellyfin or something, or Kodi or whatever. They're not using Netflix, even though I have access to my parents' Netflix and can watch all the stuff like Pokemon Concierge that I have on my Jellyfin server. I'm not watching it there. I'm not watching Dungeon Meshi on Netflix.
You only go on to Netflix to downvote things.
I go in there every new season of Stranger Things. I just download it.
I downvote Love on the Spectrum, but only for the love part. I don't like the love part.
Yeah,
hate on the Spectrum where they're like badass warriors.
That's our podcast, Russ. But
you can't say that.
I can say that. A doctor gave me a letter that said I can say that. I think.
Okay.
I think you could probably say it, Russ. You like enough weird hobbies.
Right. Well, welcome to the Hogcast Hate on the Spectrum. It kind of sounds... Anyway, please, Alec, continue.
How autistic do I have to be to get on Love on the Spectrum? Because I hate these I hate these apps so much. It might be worth it at this point.
Yeah, you can swag out on it. I think you need to get more into trains though, like more of a if they see your Hosho Marine figure, they'll drop you instantly.
Yeah, they were like you're like, oh, you're too sexually well adjusted. You like an older woman, and by older woman I mean a woman that's likely 1 or 2 years older than me.
What's the you're just talking to the guy oh my god, what is Benny Safdie's character on the curse name again?
Dougie.
I kept wanting to say he's Dougie, but I'm like, I'm getting it mixed up with Dougie Jones.
No, he's kind of the opposite of Ducky Jones in a weird way.
He really is.
Yeah. But anyway, Dougie.
Also another one, fuck you, Spectrum, for being an additional or not Spectrum, that's my ISP. Fuck you, Showtime, for being an additional charge on top of Paramount Plus, even though you have the only fucking shows I want.
That's so... Paramount Plus is trying to get bought, right? Like they're like, we don't want to do this anymore. We don't want to do this anymore. We want somebody to take our good burger away from us, please. we wasted too much money on Good Burger 2, and we need somebody to buy us right now.
How much do you really think they were leaning on Good Burger 2? I only ask because it's the last time I've eaten a promotional tie-in fast food item was the Good Burger.
It is kind of shocking they had a promotional item for a Paramount Plus movie that nobody watched. It is kind of weird.
Apparently didn't do very good or didn't penetrate the popular consciousness.
What? You mean the movie that had like a 5-minute cameo sequence? Like literally cameos?
Paid for cameos. They went on Cameo. Just paid for a bunch of
Now what if Greaseman popped up in the middle of the Good Burger song? He's like, hey, hobbity-goo. Hobbity-goo, give me Good Burger back. And then he finds
racist, the Grease Man.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Good Burger. I'd love to eat that. And then he looks and he sees Keenan Kelly's like, never mind. Then
they were gonna ask him, and he was like, he already had a bit where he's gonna be like, is there a burger made of tuna fish? Tuna fish. Gonna have some tuna fish.
I think we'll put in like a snippet from the Greaseman cameo I got you for your birthday. But I am kind of upset that Greaseman. I set him up for the tuna fish song. I set him up for it. I said, Russ loves to eat tuna fish, if you know what I mean, and he took that at he took the full innuendo and only talked about eating pussy and played some really loud sounds and said, you gotta lap at it like a big dog.
I hear you're prone to going south with the mouth. Well, something like that, you gotta get on it like a big dog and start lapping it. You gotta get on there. Just hit that thing for all you're worth. Get a good slobber going. Yeah, get all the nooks and crannies, Russ. Get in there. Come on. Good, you what? Deserve nothing but the best. Come on. That's it. You ought to be hearing this sound when you're lapping if you're doing good work. Oh. I just pictured you dining on that sweet thing, Russ. That must be nice. to hear Alan talk about it, I mean, ooh, that's some good eating, coochie. Now.
It was so bad. And I always think about, and I just want to specify real quick, when we say we love hate, or we love to hate, we don't like that
we
kind
don't
of
like
hate. We don't
that
like
specific
hatred,
grease man
and we don't
type
like
of hate.
racism.
No, we like personal petty hatred.
Yes, that's our kind of hatred. I
also
being
like
nasty.
Sergeant hatred from Venture Brothers.
And I like Sergeant Slaughter from the WWE and G.I. Joe.
Damn.
I don't actually. Do I like Sergeant Slaughter? He might be racist. Don't quote me on that. And I don't like that hate.
A guy from the WWE? Racist?
Especially one who pretended to be a military guy. There's a good chance. Because I know
we don't have enough epic sergeants anymore. In the 90s we had the cool drill sergeant, we had Major Payne.
Right.
Where's the badass military sergeants anymore?
That's pissing you off. Alan's complaining that the military is too woke right now.
I've been watching Starship Troopers and just smiling and nodding and agreeing with everything on screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my other thing. I'm pissed at movies.
What?
For people talking about movies. People talk about movies too much.
That
you
is
just
true.
need to watch it. Just watch the movie and then go home to have a drink.
Yeah, do like me. Like I saw Madam Web 3 times, and I don't think I made any tweets about it because I don't know if I could communicate.
I think I made 2 because I made a joke horny one.
I made a bunch of tweets.
Well, okay, maybe where's the joke there? I don't know.
We made a bunch of horny tweets about it before the movie came out, and then as soon as the movie came out, we just said, "We saw Madam Web." I saw her. She was there.
You know, Alan, hearing the sweet words Madam Web and thinking of the lovely voice of Dakota Johnson, do you think we should stop hating for now and go to the actual podcast?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Welcome, everyone. This is Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Russ Walsh. With me, as always, my co-host, Alan Blackwell. Welcome, Alan.
Welcome. Russ, are you... what have you done today to respect the Las Arañas?
What have I done today? I went and bowed towards, instead of bowing to Mecca today, I bowed towards Peru, Machu Picchu.
Uh-huh.
And praised Las Arañas, the spider people.
Yep.
From Madam Web. We saw Madam Web. We've talked a lot about Madam Web. Madam Web was and Dakota Johnson were so beautiful and wonderful that they made us stop hating like we did for the first 15 minutes of the show.
Uh-huh.
And we did go see that movie. It made us stop hating so much we were able to put our car keys into our car and turn the engine on and drive to a place to watch a movie.
I was going to just ram my car right into a wall until I bought the ticket for Madam Web.
You were going to go right into a Walgreens that stopped stocking your favorite candy recently.
Yeah, I did actually, before I went to go see Madam Web, I did go to the gas station and buy some candy to stuff in my pocket so I didn't have to pay for it at the movie theater.
They don't have the blue nerds clusters. They don't have the blue ones.
They did have the blue ones, so that's what I got. And I got some Reese's Pieces too. And I think I mentioned this I don't know if I mentioned this. The Coke Freestyle still has those unique promo flavors, so I got another limeade mellow yellow, baby.
That's fun.
That's fun.
You know who had the celebrity flavor that fucks me up?
Which one?
They had a Tom Brady Coca-Cola that was like a cherry Coca-Cola. It was like a Christmas Coca-Cola that was cherry vanilla something or other.
Damn.
It was fucking good. And I was sitting here like, I hate Tom Brady, but his Coke is good. LeBron's chips, delicious. Tom Brady's Coke, pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Anyway, please continue.
Is it worth Inflategate? I don't know.
Is that when he inflated somebody for being too political?
He got one of those guys in the latex suit and blew him up with a bike pump.
Bill Belichick is trapped in the latex suit.
That's what he
What happens in 1,000 years when people find a million posts but can't translate it properly?
They see all the nude Obama latex suit man posts, and they're like,
right.
This must be some sort of revered figure in their culture.
Let me be clear.
No. I mean the Twitter.
Trapped in the suit.
My oomphy nude Obama, not Obama. But if you told me Obama was a latex suit guy, I'd probably believe it.
Oh, I thought this was something I didn't know about it, but
No. I'm talking about Twitter user Nude Obama and all the pictures of guys in latex suits that she posts all the time.
Right.
But we know that.
Wait, are you mutuals with them?
Yes.
So you've been mutuals with the actual Barack Obama and Nude Obama.
Nude Obama. Yeah.
Who's your preferred Obama?
I mean, honestly, Nude Obama because of the latex suit guys, and how much and how horny she is for like the nastiest, grubbiest men in the Yakuza series, like Yamai. Yamai is they've really just made an all-time nasty man with that guy. That guy's fucked up.
Judgment Games have lots of nasty guys we don't know about. Anyway, should we talk about Madam Web?
Yeah, Madam Web. Her web, did it connect them all? Did it connect you, Russ?
It connected us to many things. Madam Web it's probably the biggest blockbuster of the year so far. Probably raking in millions. Didn't lose to a biopic about a Rastafarian.
Yeah, I forgot. Do people like the Bob? Is that out yet? The Bob Marley thing?
All I know about it is that it's the next in the line of what do you call it? Musical biopics where somebody asks Bob Marley for redemption. He said, "Okay, I will write you a redemption song."
I do really like that stuff. Or like in the trailer, it was "Don't worry, be happy" is what he was.
Right. It's like the only thing that would be better is if a white woman whispered song titles into your ear ASMR style. That's the only way you would like it more.
And sorry, it's not Don't Worry Be Happy, it's Three Little Birds. I get those songs mixed up all the time. The Don't Worry Be Happy is
Bobby McFerrin.
Well, because they both say "Don't worry" and it's "Don't worry about a thing," not "Don't worry, be happy."
Okay, you're less getting the songs mixed up in the titles. That's fine.
Yes, that's the thing because but in the trailer it does like the slow, like poetic version of Three Little Birds or whatever because he's telling his kids not to worry after his like house got shot or whatever. But
and then Big Mouth Billy Bass starts singing.
It. Then then Randy Mon shows up. Yeah.
Well, my Big Mouth was enjoying all the bass from my deluxe screening. I was at the closest thing we have to an IMAX in our area, which is the big screen with the Dolby Atmos. And I was so ready to enjoy some Madam freaking Web.
You were ready to web up.
I was ready to get webbed up by Dakota Johnson and having all sorts of ooey gooey fun with her on a beautiful Valentine's post. Well, it was actually the day after Valentine's. I went and saw the picture.
I went to go see it opening night on Valentine's Day, and
did you have a lucky lady to come with?
No, but there were like 2 or 3 other couples in there, and that made me so envious of them because it's like, can you imagine being in a relationship where your Valentine's Day plan is to go see Madam Web?
Who? Okay, I just 2 chronically single people here. Do you think anybody was like, I'm going to impress my date by being a feminist and taking her to a women-led picture?
Yeah,
or
maybe.
Was it a Marvel gooner hey, let's watch it?
It's a Marvel gooner. It's all Marvel gooners, and they're like PhD grad student wives or whatever to make like. It's like my wife was doing like biochemistry research, but I had to take her away to watch Madam Web.
Yeah, Madam Web is kind of like what do you call it again? The one methadone. It is kind of Marveldone.
It is Marveldone. We went to the Marveldone
clinic. There ain't nothing for a while. You're waiting for Deadpool 3. You're waiting for Deadpool 3's quips, and if you're not, I don't know. Do all the Marvel guys have bought into Deadpool, right? Is there any tribalism?
It's so much, Russ, that one of the first things I went to go see my parents and my family today, like to eat some pizza for my birthday. They gave me a pizza party. And one of the first things my mom said was we want to go see Deadpool. We want to go see Deadpool. I really want to go see Deadpool.
I wonder how he sends up these Marvel movies. I bet he. Okay, I get it.
I asked my mom, did you even see Deadpool 2? And she's like, no, but it's got Wolverine in it. Like,
That's cool.
You're not wrong. It's got Wolverine.
Movie's gonna make $1 billion the first weekend. He's gonna be like,
and a lot of it's gonna be me because I'm gonna see it at least once. If Wolverine tells me to see it twice, I'll see it twice.
Yeah, if he has 2 claws come out of his. That's actually a good question. Can he do 1 or 2 claws at a time?
Yes, he can do that because he's flipped somebody off with a middle claw one time.
Oh, you're right. Well, anyway, yeah. So if Wolverine tells you to go a second time, so that movie's gonna make $1 billion. But until then, they're gonna put out some Marvel. I guess Craven's. It really is Marveldone.
Craven is after, I think. When's the Craven movie? Is that still happening? Is it? It's August 30th. It's coming out. So it's a couple months after. Because
Okay.
Deadpool's like May, I think.
Okay, gotcha. Because that's it. Like that's all you got this year is Deadpool going. Marvel. I wouldn't marvel at any of this crap. I like movies. I like The Mask better with Cher. He's gonna say something like that. He's gonna say other.
What if I watched freaking Golden Girls instead? Isn't that epic?
He's gonna do like ever seen Grease? Much better movie.
We're gonna get Free Guy has finally entered the MCU. Taika dragged him in there.
It'd be funny if Free Guy showed up.
Free Guy at the end of the movie did he did get a Hulk hand and Captain America's shield and then a lightsaber and then I think a Fortnite gun or something.
Right.
His power, I like that Free Guy's powers are to just like, I'm summoning all the pop culture to beat your ass. I'm summoning all the Funko Pops.
He's the Free Guy.
He's the
you
Free
remember,
Guy.
Alan, that we heard about the script for Free Guy years before? I think about this a lot.
I think it was like an dude like
it was dude when they were going through and making fun of all these Blacklist scripts.
Yeah, I think I feel like a shocking amount of Blacklist movies. I need to go through all the dude episodes and see like what the hit rate was because I think A Quiet Place might have been one of them. I think 65.
Really?
I think like that 65 million, whatever that.
DC.
The recent one where it's like Adam Driver in space, but he's in dinosaur times.
Right.
That was one. I feel like there's been, I think maybe Bird Box even. Like all these ones that feel like we have one really weird central gimmick and the rest of the movie sucks shit.
Right.
That's like all of those movies I feel like were Blacklist movies that they talked about on Dude in like 2008.
Right.
Yeah. God damn. It's fucked up to think about.
Alan, we still haven't talked about Madam Web.
But there's so much to say. Okay, what do you think
should
about?
we draw kayfabe or should we pretend?
Do you want me to kind of go through a summary of what happens in Madam Web?
Yeah, you can go through it.
I've seen it 3 times, and I figure most everybody that's watching this or listening to this, except for Alex, who we made watch this, it doesn't know what happens in Madam Web, and I don't think the Wikipedia page has still been updated because I don't think any Wikipedia editors have seen Madam Web.
Or they get lost in Dakota Johnson's eyes, or they want to decide what the best image is to use it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. We usually do this in the pizza segment, but since we're doing the Madam Web segment, I do have a drink that I can give 2 sips to.
Wait, I have a drink I can give 2 sips to too now.
Okay, wow. So it's 2 sips for Dakota's beautiful Web of Truths.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a Chupa Chups sparkling melon.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you got, Russ?
What do I have? Well, I thought since it's it's Valentine's, it's the Lovers Week, and I'm kind of raising a glass to our friend. I have a glass of wine here, or like a half glass.
Oh, wow.
You can probably guess what brand I'm having here.
Are you going off that Josh?
I got that Josh here, everybody. I got the meme wine.
Get a load of Drake over here, because we got a Josh.
Yeah, because Madam Web, you can't spell a lot of... you could spell meme with Madam Web.
You can.
You could. Yeah, you could. Because there's M-E-M-E. So...
Yep.
Look at that. So, should we take our 2 sips?
Yes. I'm going to pop the top on this.
Okay, I'm going to drink this one.
Okay. Do you already take your sip?
Mm-hmm. But I won't say anything about it. I'm not going to say a single damn word about it.
I've taken my first sip too. Let's do the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of Josh did you get? What variety of
Merlot, just a standard Josh Merlot.
Are you a red wine guy?
I like red wine. I have it so infrequently. I've bought some red blends, and when I used to drink more, that sounds really bad out of context. Also, it was not good, by the way. I would buy Boda boxes.
Oh boy.
If it if anybody wants to know, the best wine I've ever had in my life. The best wine I've ever had in my life was I went to a winery in the Western Seattle that had Seattle Kraken themed wine. And I bought it as a goof. I think it was $80. Like when me and my family bought it as a goof. It was like the best wine I've ever had.
Was that a Merlot or was that a?
I think it was a Merlot. There's a photo out there that I have on my Google Photos.
Okay.
The best wine I've ever had is hockey wine.
I'm a sparkling white. I like a sparkling white.
Oh, you.
I mean, yeah, I do. I like my wine like I like my women. Is that what you were about to say?
I was just saying that instead of sparkling white, you love sparkling wit.
That too.
You love your women with sparkling wit.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I fixed it. I made it better. You thought I was going to say
you made it better and less misogynist. It's no, but I do prefer like
very rare for me. I usually go the other way, but
I am a big fan of a champagne, a prosecco, even sometimes a rosé.
Prosecco Italiano.
Yeah. Ooh, mamma mia. I mean, I tell you what, one of the greatest joys you can have in the world is drinking like a really crisp white wine and eating some fried chicken with it. Ooh, that's a good pairing.
That's good.
I've got bad news, Russ.
Oh no! What?
Right before I left my parents' house, I got them to watch The Beekeeper. I bought it for them to rent. I rented it for them on Amazon because I'm like, you guys, I know you're excited about Deadpool. But please watch this. My dad just texted me, your mom fell asleep watching the movie.
No,
she didn't like The Beekeeper.
What if she fell asleep and then she gets a phone call and she gets scammed?
Yeah, you need to
never know.
You need to watch this. Watch this again.
Bad shit could happen if you don't. Well,
I mean, I think she probably fell asleep after the. Because it happens
like
the
might
first
have been 30
minutes.
seconds in. Alan, you gotta stop that. We gotta stop this podcast. You gotta save your mom.
I gotta go. Listen, Mom, did you learn the lesson of the movie? I don't want you to get called by somebody pretending to be a CIA agent and somehow take $50,000 from you and put it in a shoebox. Right. My parents don't have $50,000 to put in a shoebox, but I don't know. They could like, I need you to convert the deed to your house into Amazon gift cards for me, or else you're gonna lose all your data.
No,
not my data. I think the thing is, if they tried that on my parents, they would say, I don't have anything on my phone anyway. Fuck you. I don't care about pictures of my kids.
Put 50,000 in a shoebox.
Also, man, it's so cool that person put $50,000 in a shoebox, and it's like, I'm smart. I have a graduate degree, and I write for the New York Times. How could I get scammed? It's so sick.
Like, I wouldn't put $50 in a shoebox.
I don't think I would put money in a shoebox and give it to somebody unless I was doing like a drug deal that I was in on. You know what I mean?
I will say, maybe RXK nephew might have brain poisoned me because I'm like, well, Cash App does ask for your social security number.
It's so true. Cash App does ask for your social security number.
So a shoebox seems safer than that.
Do you think that RXK nephew just hates Cash App because he doesn't know his social security number and he doesn't have any social security? He doesn't have a driver's license.
He did say he was an illegal immigrant.
He did say he's an illegal immigrant. He also said, why do I need to have a driver's license? If I crash, I'm the only one dying.
And if the other person dies, well, that was just God calling, you know?
Yeah, should have been a bitch. I don't tell you. He's just gonna run his car right into RX Poppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. So we don't. Yeah. Anyway,
what I should do is get my parents to listen to RXK nephew. Yeah. I need to get. They've never liked listening to rap outside of Outkast, I think. But I bet they'll really. You guys need to listen to this. This guy's talking about stuff we care
Alan,
about.
We really gotta talk about Madam Web.
We have not said anything about Madam Web. It starts in the Peruvian Amazon. Madam Web's mom is there researching spiders. The villain of the movie, who you immediately know as the villain of the movie, Ezekiel Sims, is her kind of. I'd say he's trying to give kind of like a weird Adam Driver type performance in this movie, maybe.
Right.
But he's
that's giving a lot of credit.
That's giving a lot of credit.
Most interesting, and I'm not even a huge. Yeah. I'm not. I was trying to think who's the bad guy in Elektra.
Oh,
the original movie Elektra.
Who was that? Isn't Elektra coming back? Isn't Elektra and Daredevil coming back?
Is Elektra back?
I think maybe. Who? There was multiple bad guys in there.
Kirigi?
Whom?
Whomst? Huh?
I don't know who this.
Do we have to watch the Elektra movie again?
I don't think I've ever seen it in full, just on like FX TV or something.
I watched it as a kid. We rented it, and I watched the whole thing, and I walked away with it like, what just happened?
I liked the Daredevil movie, kinda, for what I remember, kinda.
I liked it too as a kid. I loved it.
It was a little too sexual for me, though.
When Bring Me to Life started playing, I wept. I was like, "Bring me to, wake me up." I was like, "I am woken up. Thank you. I've awakened."
If they do another Daredevil / Elektra movie, and if it is just like, if it is, you know, like the actors, they bring them back or something, I would really like them to do like a dramatic version of Wake Me Up for like the trailer, like one of, you know, like one of the, you know, like a spooky like minor key version of Wake Me Up inside. I want that shit so bad. Do you know what the coolest part of the Daredevil movie was? Bullseye. Bullseye kicked ass in that movie. Colin Farrell Bullseye. That shit ruled.
Yeah, I love that shit, though he did scare me, because when he made the lady choke on a peanut,
that was so cool.
Me.
That was so
that
cool.
Fucked me up. That was like, yo. That's like when the Joker, that we were privy to, remember when the Joker killed the guy with the pencil?
Yeah, it was.
You know what? Christopher Nolan, baby bitch in comparison, because killing a woman with a peanut is a lot scarier than killing a guy with a pencil. Pencils are pointy.
Didn't he like kill somebody with like a paper clip at one point? Like he like paper clipped somebody in the throat.
I know the nasty thing is in his head.
He had and then and the end of the movie, like after Daredevil breaks his hands, he gets better because there's a fly flying around the room, and then he impales it with a syringe. You remember that shit? That's the final.
I don't remember that.
That's like That's like their like credit scene or something. Is Bullseye is like in the hospital bed, like comedically, like a full body cast, and there's like a fly buzzing around him that's bothering him, and then the camera kind of like pans out, and then then you quickly see the fly has been pinned to the wall by a thrown syringe.
Right.
So he's like, oh, he's still able to throw shit real good. Daredevil didn't break his hands good enough.
Oh no. Anyway, Madam Web.
Madam Web. So he's in the Amazon. Man, we got off that as soon as we could. We took that off ramp like immediately.
we were going to California Adventureland. Let's stop at the Disneyland. Let's go that way. Nope, we're going to California Adventure again.
We're taking a U-turn here. So they're the mom finds a spider, and this guy's like, "Give me the spider. I need the spider because I had a tough childhood, and I'm not going to tell you more about it. But nobody was nice to me, and I didn't have money, so I get to have spider powers now, please." So he shoots her in the stomach.
I have trauma.
I need the spider.
In any other movie, he would have trauma, and he could justify it.
The spider is my comfort character. I need the spider. Is
English not his first language?
I don't know. He
kind of voice.
He does have that where he's putting a little bit too many R's on things. I need the spider.
I need the spider.
It's he's who plays this guy, because it is
you'd think at one point having a bad guy be
he's French. Tahir Rahim. He was in A Prophet. The Lumen Tower, Mary Magdalene.
That's an amazing movie. Wow. I'm having a moment here.
He was Paul Barras, or Paul Barat, one of the French guys from the Revolution in Napoleon. He's Ezekiel Sims. He was Judas in Mary Magdalene. He does seem like a Judas type. Is he the main
character in On Prophet?
I think so.
That's so funny. I loved that movie when I was in high school. I thought that was the coolest shit.
Well, then you love Ezekiel Sims.
I love Ezekiel Sims. He definitely was coming to
His whole thing in this movie is that he kills Madam Web's mom, but not before she gets rescued by Las Arañas, the people of the Peruvian jungle who use the power of the magic spider.
Saved is a strong word.
No, well, hold on. I mean, saved? No, not yeah. She does still die. Well, so they take her back to their Legends of the Hidden Temple cave that's like made entirely out of like dry locked spray foam that fucking Serpa Design made, and it's got a glowing pool in the middle. And these guys also do look like the Temple Guardians from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Right. It looks like the DS9 set where they would find the Klingon sword, or I think
it looks like Madam Web is
parasites were.
It looks like Madam Web's gonna have to put together some sort of monkey statue, like she's gonna have to get the parts in order, stack them up right.
That would have been better than what was actually in the movie.
Yeah, if she had to do some cool puzzles, that would be pretty cool. But they put her in their like glowing pool, and they let a spider bite her while she's giving birth. But she gives birth and then immediately dies, but her daughter is fine. And note, her daughter does not seem to have a neuromuscular disorder. And then we cut forward to 2003, New York City, baby.
What were you doing in 2003 at the time, Alan? Can you tell us?
Let's see. I was 10 years old. I was probably playing a lot of what Civilization? Did Civilization 3 come out then, or was it? Or maybe Age of Empires. I was playing a lot of RTS, like 4X games. Like
Gotcha.
Tons of 4X games.
I was playing Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. So that's how we related to the world through the video games we bought.
That did come out. I played a lot of that Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. All those Mario and Luigi games ruled. But that's what I was doing while Madden Web was tooling around New York in her ambulance.
New York City, kind of a character to itself. What did you say, Alan?
Arguably more of a character than some of the characters in the movie. She's driving around. There's like a kid that gets in the way of her and like flips off, and she goes, "Who flips off an ambulance? Kids these days." In a very monotone, just very. Madam Web is like always like a 3 or below. She's like not. she's not emoting very much. She's not. Ross and I realized at some point that she's very much trying to do like a Zooey Deschanel New Girl.
Right.
But
this is where people say, I've heard some interpretations from people I know and trust who are like, she's supposed to be a weirdo. She's outside. She's kind of like, she can't relate to people. That's why she's so awkward. I'm like, I think you're supposed to still find her charming. Like in the way that like every Marvel character is supposed to be your best friend or like an idealized best friend. That Madam Web is supposed to be, she's a little off-putting, but kind of fun in her own way. Like, no, she's not. She's not. I don't like this lady.
I mean, I think the thing is,
me.
If she's, does she ever become likable in the movie?
I kept waiting for her something interesting.
She doesn't. It's really nothing, though.
Yeah, her main character traits are being unlikable and unpleasant.
Well, she doesn't like family. She hates the concept of family.
Like, maybe if okay, so in Doctor Strange, their way of trying to make him seem more pleasant is he knew a lot about pop music for some reason. I was like, oh, I wonder what her thing's going to be. And she has a cat, kind of, but she doesn't keep the cat in her house.
She doesn't even give it, the cat doesn't even have a name. She just calls it Cat, and it's a stray cat that walks in through her window and drinks milk sometimes. She works with.
And then
she
never
works
shows
with,
up after a certain point.
She works with Uncle Ben, the Uncle Ben Parker.
Just not any random uncle.
No.
I'd be Uncle Russ, but if my name was Ben, would she have worked with me?
I mean, maybe. I mean, she could have. We don't. The guys she works with do seem kind of uncle coded because they're like grilling.
There's a lot of uncles in
There's a lot of uncles
New York.
And I mean, one could argue that Ezekiel Sims is like a dark uncle of sorts.
One wonders, in the grand ratio of uncles to nephews and nieces, if New York might have more uncles than anywhere else in the world.
I think it might have the most uncle. It's like the highest population of unks, like, period.
New York, the city of uncles.
Oh man!
Every corner, every street has a story and an uncle, and sometimes the one and the same. Here in New York City,
greatest city on earth.
Greatest city on the earth. I want to take your nephew. We got Madison Square Garden. Take him to a basketball game. My Knicks. Oh, Knicks. we got the Empire State Building. Take our nephews up there. Everything in New York is uncle coded. Who else besides an uncle would take a child to the Eminem store?
It's so true. And you know who's the mayor of New York City? One of the most uncle guys to exist.
One of the great uncles of our time.
There's nothing more uncle you can do than be a guy that's just constantly lying about what city you were born in,
right? Or where you. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that all the time.
Yeah, you just tell your niece and nephew just random shit about just make some shit up. You're like being like, you get to have the cool parts of being a parent, but with none of the responsibilities. As we'll later learn, that seems like something Adam Scott's gonna really enjoy, but not for long.
Ooh, you get ready, folks.
Adam Scott is
actually don't get ready because they don't go into it any. But
he invites her to his sister-in-law's baby shower. I said baby shouter. They do shout some at the baby shower.
Yeah.
But Adam Webb's like, I hate getting roped into these things. They're always trying to rope you into these things. You know I don't like family stuff.
Right.
And she does go there, but not before she
likes Family Guy.
Oh, she would be. When did Family Guy air? It was like pre-2000.
It might have been canceled at this point.
She's good. I hate that show.
I hate family stuff. It was canceled November 9th, 2003. So she probably was she was waiting for, oh, she saw with her future vision. Yes, Family Guy gets canceled. Oh no, it comes back.
Well, see, by the end of the movie, she's okay with Family Guy coming back, and she's like,
Oh.
it's still on the air to even 20 years in the future, it's still on the air. That means the new Spider-Man can watch all the Family Guy. He's going to grow up with Family Guy.
Oh, they make Stewie more explicitly gay, but in turn make it less of a joke that she sees the future. Oh, they kill Brian off. No. He comes back.
Oh man. Oh, he's in Fortnite now. Oh no, but they made him really weird and skinny shaped because his hitbox would be too big.
I wish this character came to Fortnite. Well, you don't have to wish much longer. Oh, come on, Madam Web. Don't spoil these things for me.
So Madam Web falls off she tries to cut somebody out of a car that's like hanging off a bridge, and she falls into the water, and she has like a weird near-death experience where there's a bunch of webs and stuff flying around her, and she's hearing all these voices, and she's hearing lines from further on in the movie. If you I don't know, you caught that, right, Russ?
Right.
Like it's like a big S sign falls in the water, and the guy says,
but
when you
like tastefully in a way that you're like, oh, foreshadowing. I don't know what's to come.
This is artsy. Oh, there's fireworks going on. What's this? And the guy says, when you take on the responsibility, that is when you'll gain the power. And then she wakes up, and she keeps having these dumb deja vu sequences where something just really mundane will happen, like Adam Scott is like taking her blood pressure, and then she like relives the last 5 seconds of him taking her blood pressure, says, oh, the number's going to go to 89. And then it does, and she goes, ha. And then that's it.
So rules of three, people in storytelling tend to do it 3 times to get the message across. So she has her first flashback.
She has the blood pressure thing. Then she has the pigeon flying into her window thing.
Yeah. She also has
the train thing.
Oh, train thing. Oh, and so yeah,
that's the scene where she's on a train. So she goes home. She has the pigeon flies to her window and it breaks it, and then she relives that moment again, and then opens the window.
But remember at the baby shower there was one too, and when her boss died.
Oh
so
yeah,
there were
5
ones. So that's rule of 5s.
You know, they really could have cut out maybe the pigeon one and just did the boss and then the baby shower. The baby shower one sucks,
a kid. I'm sure there's a kid out there because this clearly is, superhero movies. They're for kids and little children.
That's obvious. The only people in the movie, actually, there was no kids in the movie theater either time I went. It was just like middle-aged people. Like I don't think.
I really truly don't know who this movie is for. Anyway, because little kids don't watch superhero movies. I guess I don't know. Anyway, because they had to upset one child out there by killing a bird on screen.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Can you imagine? There must be multiple, like, Redditor mid 30s 40s guys that really love Marvel and are trying to get their kid into it, and they brought like their 8-year-old daughter to go see Madam Web. That has to.
My god!
Can you imagine that? That
she's like, well, we don't have a lot of superheroes starring women, so we gotta go. I gotta make sure my daughter gets into STEM by making her go to Madam Web.
That really is it. I really hate that is it. If I get my daughter to go see Madam Web, then maybe she can read a Lockheed Martin sponsored comic. I want to get into science. That's what
I fucking love science daughter so bad.
I want an epic science daughter. If she goes into the humanities, I'm going to kill myself. I hate this. If she wants to be a teacher or something like that, fuck that. She needs, unless she teaches STEM. Because if you're a teacher of STEM, you might be like a Paul Rudd type in like a Ghostbusters movie, or like some sort of Stranger Thing kind of guy.
Man. I was like, Paul Rudd was in a Ghostbusters movie?
He was the science teacher in the Ghostbusters movie. Also, funny enough,
you saw that?
No, but what's very, almost like I'm having deja vu of Madam Web style. When I got to my parents' house today, my mom was putting together a 1,000-piece puzzle on a folding table, and on the TV was the Ghostbusters movie. And I said, "You guys are watching the Finn Wolfhard one, like
yeah. It's not Answer the Call. It's Afterlife.
Afterlife.
Yes.
Yeah, Afterlife.
Yes.
Was watching that, and I'm like, you guys are watching Ghostbusters, and they're like, yeah, it was just on FX. We caught it like halfway through.
I'll be real. virtually, that's like the one weird nerd franchise. Ghostbusters, no feelings about it whatsoever. Just totally no interest.
If we were like 5-6 years older, it would be like really big for us.
Yeah, it's. Would you say it's older millennial or late Gen X? I feel like
I think
Gen X.
It's kind of both.
I guess if I had a more Gen X older sibling to force it on
If
me.
it's probably for the millennials, it's more like the Ghostbusters cartoons and toys. And for the later Gen X, it's like the movie itself. They were like comedy nerds in the 80s, or versus a kid in the 80s. You know what I mean?
I mean, famously though, if you do think about it, like toys and cartoons are usually better than the movies.
That's so true. They gave Egon cool blonde hair. He had the cool wavy hair. It was neat. I don't know why they did that.
Why did they do that?
Why did they do that? But yeah, she has all these things. Her boss dies outside of a fireworks factory because he's driving an ambulance and he just like goes into an intersection and immediately gets T-boned by a semi right in front of Dakota Johnson's face. And
I
she's
would
like,
have pushed him on the ground or something, or done something nasty.
or I would have said, "Hey, be careful turning out of here," or something like that.
Right.
Like, hey, don't forget to look to your left before you turn out of here, and make sure that there's not a truck coming.
She's getting the rules that I think you give the first act like a little bit of leeway. It's when she starts doing shit like that in the second and third act. You're like, you know the rules at this point.
I mean,
somewhat.
You'd think she would have figured it out by the pigeon. You know, like I figured, like she after the pigeon scene, she's not going to have another scene where she fails because she doesn't understand what's going on. So she goes.
Why would they show us third time if she hasn't learned it? That's still so confusing.
Well, I mean, right before the pigeon thing happened, she was watching A Christmas Carol, and it was Scrooge talking to the ghost of futures past, and she says in monotone, "I hate to say it, Scrooge, but you can't change the future."
I do want to preface, we're already almost an hour into this podcast.
We're almost an hour into this podcast, and we are 10 minutes into the movie.
I will say, sorry to go on one more tangent, but Dakota Johnson, beautiful, glowing, gorgeous woman.
Oomphy on Twitter, Beer Sticks, said that she's live action Makima, and that was literally all I could think of the entire movie, is because she has that same kind of weird, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
trying to act human
in a weird way, but also trying to act like a character you've seen on a TV show or movie before. It's like she's like an alien wearing the skin of Zooey Deschanel, kind of, and it's fascinating. It's actually kind of intoxicating to watch her perform, and I'm going to download all of the 50 Shades of Grey movies because I have to kind of see what the fuck was she like in those.
Yeah.
It's just
because those are ostensibly a love story, because it's like, can you find real love in a fucked up BDSM relationship?
The other thing is, I can't imagine
she fall in love.
She has such a strange detached energy in this, and also it doesn't help that she made like a jerk off instructional like teaser trailer, kind of, but like in the tone of like a JOI, but like it doesn't help that she's like that, this weird kind of detached. Like just strange personality. I can't imagine what she would be like as like the woman that's like in this toxic relationship as a submissive. It seems like she just doesn't care enough to be ever submissive,
right? Or she's the evil energy she gives off.
I think she's
flipping on him.
Yeah, I think it would be flipped. Like, you're caught in her web. You don't even know it, man.
We're caught in her web. Her web connects us. We're trapped in the damn web.
And I am trapped in the damn web. But it's very strange. Like, I kind of want to see, like, is she like, no, don't spank my ass? Because in this, if I thought of like Christian Grey stepped into Madam Web's movie and they had a torrid love affair and he's like, I'm gonna spank your ass extra hard today, then she would just like, oh wow, okay,
right,
sounds great.
And he'd be like, oh, okay.
It's very much like something that I would only expect from like a prison school chapter or something like that, where it's like she just has the power to like immediately deflate any dom ever because she's just so nonchalant about living, dying, anything.
She's an ethereal being.
It is like she's like fucking Shadowcat because things just pass right through her, man. Like, it's just like, I feel like she could like no clip through a wall at any point in the movie because it's like she's not there. It's kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm in love with her is what I'm saying. I've seen the movie 3 times, so I'm more in love with her now than ever. but so she goes on a train to Poughkeepsie to, we wondered for a while. It wasn't actually till my second viewing that I understood why she got on the train, because it was not very well explained. But she gets on a train to go to her her coworker's funeral. And just so happens, three random girls, three Barstool baddies of the week.
Three beautiful, lovely women, Barstool baddies, all 16-year-olds in the movie for some reason.
Yep, they're all playing 16-year-olds, even though they're women in their mid-20s. Which is what we'd expect. You're supposed
to feel bad for them when their parents abandon these smoke shows.
It really doesn't help. I mean, if it was just the other girls, we don't know them. But we know that, like, Sydney Sweeney is, like, the lady that everybody horny posts about constantly because they're jerking off to Euphoria or whatever.
Right.
It's like if Kate Upton was, like, there. And also, it doesn't help that they, like, really try to make Sydney Sweeney look younger by giving her, like, twin tails and glasses and a schoolgirl outfit.
It's right, or, like, little kid, like, overalls or something.
Or little kid overalls in one scene. It's just like, you're doing age play Sydney Sweeney in this movie, and I'm supposed to, like, what's going on here, man?
Her characterization is like naivete. Like, I don't know anything. You could tell me anything, and I'd believe it. And you're like,
I believe it's really easy to kidnap me, Madam Web.
Is weird. Why did they make it like that?
Why did they do that? Why did they do that? I mean, it's like they're.
Why did they make it like that? Well, obviously,
I mean, okay, the reason why the reason why is because they know that people know her from Euphoria, and so that they have to, like, really. It's like if Hunter Schafer walked in there, and they're like, we need to make sure they don't think about her flipping a butterfly knife around. And like thigh highs, we can't have them think about this. So we need to.
When did this movie start? When did Sydney Sweeney get cast?
Like, this movie was like made like 3 years ago, probably, right? Like, she was on Euphoria still then.
Yeah, I guess she was still playing a high schooler then. So I get it. So maybe they're
like, hey, look, I mean, it's not like she's like playing way younger or anything like that. It's just like it's like. It's like a level beyond what they do on, like, Riverdale, where I'm supposed to believe that, like, 30-year-old KJ Apa is a 16-year-old Archie, but it's like a more egregious version of that because they're literally making her wear, like, a schoolgirl outfit and having her play just like, I'm such an innocent child, and I just say things like, I know Taekwondo, or I'm trying to tell you about my parents' life story right in front of you as a person that's potentially kidnapping me. It's just like it's like a weird level of naivete. But they all meet on the train, and she meets a man with a PSP, a, like, beta pre-release PSP with the logo blacked out on it.
Which is weird because it's a Sony picture, so they could have
strangest move of all time. And we had to, like, I noticed this on the second go through because I'm like, wait, that doesn't look like a what else could he be using in 2003? That can't be like a BlackBerry. Is it an NVIDIA Engage? No, those were who made the Engage? The Nokia N-Gage.
Yeah.
But it's straight up like a PSP that they just covered the logo on. Like, Russ and Alex both saw it. It's a fucking PSP. There's a man on the subway, and he's seeing, like,
we saw it in the theater, by the way. I definitely saw it a second time. I saw it twice, like she told me to.
I mean, it was. I saw Into with my Madam Web powers into, like, a Mexican theater where they had Spanish subtitles on the screen sometimes.
Yeah. Your web connected us all, Alan, because you then gave us the vision.
Yeah, through the power of Respeto, I connected to the Mexican theater.
Why you don't let us do that for every movie? Alan won't share their Plex server password, and also they won't share the
Madam Web connect the thread to the Mexican theater where there's gambling ads that pop up.
You don't think
sometimes.
I deserve it? Guess you.
And you need to earn the Respeto first. If you did the fucking Namor Atlantean salute, then
Alan, there is something I'm not gonna do. If there's anything I'm not gonna do, it's the fucking.
You're not gonna do the Talokan salute?
I'm not gonna do the Talokan salute. There's few things on Earth that I'm less likely to do.
If you did that, but the thing is, if you did a Kamehameha, you would be doing the Talokan salute, and you wouldn't even know it.
I will not be doing the Talokan salute. Listen, I'm putting my foot down here. If you catch me doing the Telecon salute, something real bad's happened. Somebody's forcing me to do it. Somebody's got a gun in my damn head.
That's like if Russ gets kidnapped and, like, somebody takes over his account, you just ask them, like, hey, would you do the Telecon salute? And if he doesn't immediately block you,
Chapo got mad. People were like, Chapo said bend the knee.
Yes. Yeah, it's like that.
If there's gonna be think pieces, Russ Walsh refuses to do the Telecon salute. Telecon? I don't remember.
It's Talokan. You don't know Talokan?
The only person I salute is Payakan.
That's what's up. I would salute that whale any day.
That's more respeto than anything, because the Latinx culture, the respect comes first, and I don't respect anyone more than Payakan.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You should actually watch Blue Beetle. If you watch Blue Beetle, I'll forgive you.
I do want to see Blue Beetle, and I'm sure. I think we don't pay for Max anymore, but
Russ, I haven't want
to.
Well, I have great news for you vis-a-vis my Plex server. But it's very easy to find a copy of Blue Beetle floating out there on the web. But allegedly. But Madam Web sees a vision while she's interacting with the PSP man. She sees a vision of Ezekiel Sims, the barefoot man in a suit. He's barefoot everywhere he goes. It's important to know.
Right. He's barefoot It's one of the most dastardly villain types in all of modern fiction.
In 2003, I feel like if you were a guy in a handsome man in a suit,
true.
A handsome man in a suit not wearing shoes, I feel like that would have been really weird back then. But nowadays, that's like everybody in San Francisco, I feel like.
I don't know. People get real mad if you take your shoes off at like a restaurant. If you go to Burger King and take your shoes off, people get mad.
Yeah, Burger King, sure, but like I live in Asheville, man. Like it's
I guess I don't know. I just always think of this old Mega 64 video where Rocco would take his shoes off in the middle of a subway, and people would be like people were trying to like citizen arrest him, like you cannot do that here.
If I went to Russell, there's a part of Asheville that I'm really hesitant to go to.
The Crystal Cavern, what's it called again? The Glugon Blue?
No, you're thinking of the Boojum and his crystal caves. God, the Boojum and his
cannot walk around barefoot in the Crystal Cavern.
No, there's a part of Asheville.
Some white woman's walking around with the barefoot in the Crystal Cavern, and the whole city's energy is off.
That's so true.
Get your nasty, dirty feet out of here. Get him out of the Boojum.
Now the Boojum would never do that though, because he loves that white woman.
Listen, I'm just saying, if her feet's too dirty. She's got fucking a piece of bubble gum stuck on her damn foot.
Yeah. Well,
she's got a piece of pine tar or like some sap on her foot and like pine needles all over it. The Boojum ain't gonna be happy.
The Boojum will not be happy with
You gotta respect your Boojum.
You must. The Boojum demands respetto at all points in time.
Yeah.
I went to the weed store right before I came here, and it's the first time I've actually been to the weed store in person, because I usually just have them mail it to me. Because you can do that now, because it's the Farm Bill, the 2018 Farm Bill is the greatest piece of legislation that's ever been passed in history, because it just it effectively has made weed legal in a weird way that doesn't make sense.
In a funny way.
Russ, I'm not lying when I say I'm 95% sure that the THCA flower they give you is just normal weed, because all weed is inherently THCA until it's burned. Then it turns into Delta 9. They wrote the law in such a specific way that it forbids Delta 9 THC specifically, which only forms from natural THCA combusting. So it's like it's impossible. They didn't really illegalize anything, so it's functionally legal, but Joe Biden's not going to sign it in. Kamala, I feel like that might be the one thing we get out of her. Because she's like, I'm Jamaican, man. I gotta smoke weed. I know I sent everybody to jail. For weed like a million years ago.
She's gonna make everyone uncomfortable when she's like, hey, everyone, I'm Jamaican. This law legal now.
I'm feeling irie today, folks. And then she just starts cackling like the Joker. She comes out to like a Bob Marley song. It's gonna be so sick. I can't wait for President Kamala. It's all I want at this point, I think.
Right.
It's going to be so fun.
We you know what? We went and we both saw Madam Web twice in theaters. We paid our ticket twice.
I saw it thrice, to be honest. That's the other thing. Dakota was correct in that I did go to see it twice, but if she looked like a day further, she would have saw that I saw it thrice.
Or maybe she just was trying to initiate a pay-pig relationship.
That too. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, maybe if this movie flops that bad, that might just have to be the way she goes.
If she could
be the first like celebrity like OnlyFans that's like non-nudity. It's just her yelling at you,
and not even yelling, just kind of like, I'm very disappointed.
Passive aggressively attacking you. You're like, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, my mom that I pay on my phone. The mom who lives in my phone is yelling at me.
Oh, that's a thing. I mean, you know, Rachel Dolezal got busted this week. She got fired as her teacher because of her OnlyFans where she posts feet. Did you see that?
What the? Come on, what?
Did you see that, Russ?
I mean, I saw her in the news, but like most things, I just try to ignore it.
Oh no, Russ. You
just try to make it through life.
Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Tucson teacher loses job over OnlyFans account, and they don't say. I can't blame you for not seeing this because they don't say her name in the thumbnail. But if you click, it's the funniest tweet ever because you would just see this when it gets quote tweeted. You wouldn't see what the thumbnail was, and then you click it, and it's just immediately Rachel Dolezal.
That's rad. I always think about Rachel Dolezal because that's probably the biggest news story to come out of Eastern Washington in a long time.
It's so sick. Well, she now goes by. She got what I think is maybe a Nigerian name, Nkechi Diallo.
Wait, she didn't stop. Oh, she didn't stop.
No, she did not stop. She got more. She just
went to Tucson. That's so fucked up.
It's like when you used to be like the fucking the music man just running town to town running a scheme. She's doing some sort of blackface themed scheme somehow.
Oh my god, she just kept jumping. She got the hell out of town.
Was
so
that
funny like an old my brother and me bit?
Yeah.
Did the McElroys inspire it?
Rachel Dolezal, pack your bags and move away. That's what she did.
God damn, dude. That's so fucked up.
That's
just so crazy.
It's so funny because, I was going to say, we all know what Rachel Dolezal looks like, and if you immediately see her, you would recognize her as Rachel Dolezal. But I feel like there are just a lot of, maybe it's just that I live in Asheville, Russ. There's a lot of white ladies that kind of, there's a lot of white ladies that are changing their name to Nigerian for some reason.
Right.
that we can't really pin down. But she got in trouble for having an OnlyFans, which honestly is bad. I think teachers should be allowed to have OnlyFans. Who gives a shit? Whatever. It doesn't matter. But
maybe this will just be a Madam Web episode, and then we can hit the highlights.
Well, look. Okay. Do you want to do a minute real quick? Because I got a new friend.
No, I have no clue. Okay,
I can do that. I can do it. I think I've got a friend that wants to talk to you, Russ.
Oh wow. Okay, it's a switch up for me.
Yeah. Let me put him through. Hey man, what's up? It's me, Marfalump.
Marfalump.
Yeah, what's up?
The beloved character from 1999, a co-creation of the Pepsi Corporation and Lucasfilm.
That's me, Marfalump. I'm here to promote Pepsi and the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace is coming back to theaters,
it's coming
Russ.
back, and so you are back too. They let you out of the pot. Were you trapped in a latex vac suit for 20 years, and that's why you haven't been allowed out since?
They trapped me in there and only fed me Pepsi.
You have a very that would almost describe what happened to a human being who was trapped in a vac bed and only fed Pepsi for 20 years or whatever.
That's how I got there anyway. That what created Marfalump.
God damn, dude, I feel bad for you.
You know that guy that's this guy would be immune to car crashes? That's like what they made a guy that's immune to Pepsi and vacuum sealing. That's me, Marfalump.
Thank you, Marfalump.
All right, bye.
Marfalump's kind of funny. He's kind of an inverse of Watto because Watto says your name a lot, but instead they just said their own name a lot. Marfalump just said their own name. Yeah,
almost like some sort of Rick and Morty style character.
I was hoping Marfalump would have a little bit more interaction with me. Like I kind of got excited because you
wanted to immediately just ask so many questions of Marfalump though is the thing.
Well, I was hoping Marfalump would have a little pushback because I'm a confronter. I'm a Republic crazy.
Oh, you want that love-hate yaoi relationship that me and Watto have, and you're so jealous.
A little bit.
You're jealous of that toxic Hannibal style romance.
Right. God damn it. I'm sorry. I should have been better. I should have initiated with him.
Marfalump is just such a cheerful soul. I don't think he could ever have that kind of amount of hatred in his heart. You'd have to push him really hard.
Next time I'll say Pepsi Zero Sugar is better or something.
Now that would not be very wizard of you to say.
Yeah. I will.
That's also my favorite thing in one of the Marfalump commercials. He's like driving a taxi and he says like that. He's like, "That's a wizard" to a lady, and it's like he's us in that moment. How many times have you wanted to say "That's so wizard" to a lady?
Every day of my damn life.
Yeah.
By the way, was there a Marvel style sting at the end that was like Marfalump will return?
Marfalump will return in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4. You know, they could do that. They could just have him sitting at like a table with Howard the Duck.
Right.
That'd be pretty sick, actually.
That would be tight. I mean, it would make me go to a movie theater to watch another one of those things. Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's the Disney presence in the... I mean, they do have Pepsi thermal detonators, right? Don't they have...
Yeah.
So...
No, those are Coke, though. That's a Coke product.
Oh,
Coke products.
Is Coke going to have to create their own Marfalump character?
And when I remember the only time in my life I ever got convinced to buy a product, because I think there was a podcast I was listening to where they were making fun of who has actually ever bought a product because it had movie branding on it. And it wasn't like a specialty flavor. It was just like a character that you like is on a product. I was like, I did buy Dr. Pepper when I was a kid because it had the Avengers on it.
Yeah. I bought the Master Chief Mountain Dew.
But that was a different flavor. That's Game Fuel.
That's true.
I literally just bought regular Dr. Pepper because Iron Man was on it. I mean, I like regular Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But
it's just cool when he's on my soda.
Has Pepsi ever had product placement in a Marvel movie before?
I mean, other than this one, Madam Web, where the Pepsi's everywhere, no. She's drinking Code Red with Uncle Ben. There's a Pepsi gets handed to her at a cookout. Madam Web is invited to the cookout, by the way.
Gotcha.
She is invited to the cookout. Okay. So we left off at the part where she's having like the deja vu moment on a train. She sees the barefoot man break in and kill the girls, and she's like, "Girls, I have to kidnap you right now. Please come with me." And then they do, and they leave the train, and then he kills a bunch of cops in the subway, and they're like, "God, that ceiling man was so scary." And they drive away. She kidnaps them and takes them to the woods. And then just leaves them there. Is like, okay, everybody stay here for like the next 3 hours. I'm gonna go run to my apartment and read a book about spiders. Just like hang here. And then they don't hang there, and they go to a diner, and Britney Spears' Toxic plays. A guy calls them in because he recognizes them as the kidnapped teens from the New York Times, which I guess published that the same day. Is that possible, Russ?
I don't know.
That happened within like hours of each other. So like,
well, press. I mean, if that was like the Rupert Murdoch era, that was when like newspapers were making money hand over fist.
Were they making but if somebody got kidnapped that morning, would they have a paper by the end of the day?
There was a period of time like in proper 2003 is very late on that, but there at least around near the end of the .com bubble, there was a period of time where traditional media, they were pumping out like 3 USA Todays a day. Like they were pushing them out.
That's wild.
There was a time when newspapers were like, I think the price, because if you bought a newspaper for $1, it cost about 10 cents. This is what I remember from my journalism school, was that it costs, when it costs $1, but it cost 10 cents to produce a newspaper. The reason the newspaper industry failed is because like the profit margin was so insane in like the late 90s, early 2000s that when they started losing money, like people got out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just that it still would, I guess. Was it just that they could have just are you just saying they could have just made more money elsewhere, so they just immediately dipped, even though they didn't really need to?
They dropped it, or they fired all their staff.
Yeah,
and started making syndicated
Yeah, okay.
It's the same way that like newspapers are all kind of the same now because
they're just owned by like one
from the same AP news sources, and
yeah,
they all syndicate the same garbage, and they all have Ask Abby. It's the same thing that happened to like radio in the 90s with Clear Channel or whatever, which is iHeartRadio now.
It's just that
this is a little bit of media discussion in the middle of our Spider-Woman or what? Excuse me, Madam
Web.
Spider-Woman.
No, not Spider-Woman. God damn.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so they run away to the woods, and then she goes back to her apartment and like reads a book about spiders that her mom's spider journal, and she's like, Las Arañas. Oh, that's why this guy has the power to crawl on walls, and when he touches people, they get poisoned. This guy, we didn't even talk about this guy. So Ezekiel Sims, he's a guy who kills a MILF from the NSA to get access to the NSA's...
the NSA, because this is a post 9/11 movie.
It's the Patriot Act. Like, he has the ability to tap into, like, every camera ever, which are shockingly high definition, and his hacker lady that he hires is using the only flat screen monitors that existed in 2003, and, like, somehow a machine that's able to power 8 of them at, like, surprisingly, like, high resolution. And she's looking at all these cameras throughout every
Don't
CCTV
forget the part
camera.
where he makes her, like, make a Photoshop of the women's faces from his dreams.
So he keeps having the dreams of the smoke show girls killing him in the future,
which is so weird, because if a man came to you and said, I keep having dreams of 3 beautiful women murdering me, pushing me out a window, I'm like, my first thought is like, this guy needs help. We gotta help this guy out.
Russ, I have DM'd you talking about how I've had a dream of a beautiful woman murdering me.
And that's why I told you to get help, and you went, no,
I like it.
I like it.
I mean, I did. I think I still have the tweet up for that, like a decade ago. I think it might be exactly a decade ago. I did have that dream where I was, weirdly, it was like a woman with like dark hair and blue eyes, so it kind of was vaguely Dakota Johnson-esque.
Wow, that's great.
In my dream.
Alan, do you think you might have...
I think I might have precognitive powers.
Blood running through you.
I think I might be Ezekiel Sims, but
you might be Ezekiel.
You know the dream I'm talking about, Russ. The dream about the woman that the metal rod. You remember me telling this?
It's vague.
It's that dream where like I'm on a date and I'm like in a field, like on a beautiful like hillside, having a picnic with this woman in like a sundress and a big hat, and she says it can be it can be like this forever. All you have to do is shove this metal rod in your penis.
Forgot about that. I do remember this now.
Yeah, it's just like frolicking with this in this like Elysian field with this white woman in a sundress, and she's like, wow. "I will love you forever. This will last forever."
That's like a return guy's nightmare.
I mean, it's a return guy's nightmare in my wet dream, buddy. But it's like, it's like what if the trad wife was evil?
If you wanted to see, listen, Alan, the funny thing about this is like, I told you, I tweeted the last dream I had.
Which one
was
that?
I think is somehow more embarrassing. I had a dream that I won a push-up contest.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I was like I wasn't back in grade school. Where was I? We're talking about dreams rather than talking about Spider-Woman.
Hey, but
keep calling it Spider-Woman. Where did this come from? Madam Web.
Russ. We are like the spider that lives within the web. Like,
who is the spider, though?
Who is the spider? It's Madam Web. We need to go back and tell Isabella Rossellini about that. Or not? Sorry, not.
I had the Madam Web dream again.
I had the Madam Web dream.
Her web connected us all, Coop. Philip Jeffries was telling me about her mystic web, Coop.
Now I'm not going to talk about smoke shows.
Beautiful women, Coop. Beautiful women, 3 of them throwing me from the window.
Just Sydney Sweeney just pushing her boobs on a big Formica table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coop, I saw a green vat of slime bothering a woman at a convenience store. They live in the convenience store, Coop. Anyway.
Garmin Bozia. God damn it.
If you think about it, the Venom symbiote kind of is Garmin Bozia. We don't need to go in on that. Well, it's not really at all, but it's an evil substance.
Sorry, I said Isabella Rossellini.
Carnage Bozia.
It's the Monica Bellucci dream. Isabella Rossellini was, of course, in Blue Velvet. Mm-hmm. I know that the 5 people that listen to this podcast would correct me on that, because they're all Twin Peaks: The Return sickos, I think. Right. So, I think a lot of our friends are watching through Twin Peaks, the original series for the first time, and I'm just craving for everybody to watch Twin Peaks: The Return so I can see their posts about it.
Yeah,
it's good because I really want to watch Twin Peaks: The Return again because man,
we got to do that.
It's the best thing that's ever been on television. Maybe, perhaps it's the hardest shit of all time. Can you tell that we don't really want to talk about Madam Web? But Madam Web, she saves the girls from the diner. Eventually, the evil man comes and she like rams her stolen taxi into him in the diner and runs him over. That's the other thing we forgot to mention. Madam Web's other superpower is she steals like 12 cars.
Mm-hmm.
She steals and wrecks like most of her
it's
cars.
It's like a Saints Row or a GTA game. Like she just hits the Y button when she drives the car.
Yeah, immediately. And she's got like the proficiency in like the larger vehicles like ambulances. Russ, you really poignantly said that she has like powers she had the ambulance driver job in like a Like a Dragon game. Like she uses essence of like ambulance driver and like hits the guy with her car as like a special move. But she does that, and then she screams at the girls like, "How are you so irresponsible for leaving the woods and going to the diner?
Why in this part of the screenplay has your fatal flaws characters been revealed?
Why
you'll have to overcome to become a better character by the end."
Do they really overcome it that much by the end? She takes them back to a hotel and teaches them CPR. Well,
weird.
Weird.
I'm not kidnapping you. I'm just taking you to a weird derelict hotel.
Well, this is the point in the movie where the girls say, "Madam Webb, we actually need your help. I can't go home because
we love you. You're so cool, Madam
I'm Sydney
Webb.
Sweeney, and my dad hates me because I'm a smoke show.
My dad thinks I'm too sexy.
I'm the other girl, and my dad got deported. I'm the other girl, and my parents are just rich and don't like me.
My parents are Mr. Dink and Mrs. Dink from Doug. They're not happy about me being around.
They don't like me being around. They're
very
often
expensive.
Man." He's actually
by the
guy.
way, future discussion point in Hogcast, bookmark it here now, folks. I was watching the Defunct Lane video about American Idol, and yes, there was Doug Live, so we're gonna have to talk about that.
Oh, I meant to mention about that Doug Live. That Doug Live. I think we need to watch some clips of that before the Defunct Lane.
We gotta watch clips. We gotta catch up.
The terrifying child pork chop from Doug Live.
Scared of pork chop, little pork chop. Anyway, let's continue.
So the kids are like, "We really do need your help, Madam Webb. Please save us." And she's like, "Well, this guy's poison hands can make your heart stop. So here's how to do CPR." Okay, I'm sorry. I just looked at a picture of Doug Live. First of all, look at Doug's insane hair.
And second, a weird file format.
And second of all, oh no, that's unfortunate. Well, okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'm just looking at him. I'm just
looking at Doug Live. They look like they live in the convenient the room above the convenience store.
Oh no, I'm looking at him. I feel bad for Doug Live.
This
orange woman. This Patty Mayonnaise.
See, Patty Mayonnaise is the most normal looking of them. Like Doug has like spiky stick hair.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then like Skeeter and Roger
go full blown mask mode.
They look terrifying. And then Pork Chop.
Stop me, Doug's. Somebody stop it, Doug.
Somebody should stop Roger. He looks just disgusting.
Somebody should stop Roger. Madam Webb, we need to stop Roger Klotz.
Please stop him. Now
we must stop him.
The one thing I will say is that it did seem like they were Doug Live walk-around characters, and now these rule.
I mean, these
I like.
Oh, Patty does not. Patty needs help.
She looks a little bit too roly-poly-oly to me.
Was it Roly Poly worked on by Jumbo Productions?
It was a Jim Jenkins joint. I think maybe that and PB&J Otter. Yeah, that was another Jim Jenkins joint. I mentioned this also before on the podcast. I have like a visceral memory of PB&J Otter. I stopped watching it on TV because I had a really bad experience eating a ham and cheese Hot Pocket where it made me
funny.
It made me like, I used to be like really autistic, like hypersensitive about like a lot of food textures when I was a kid and stuff, to the point that it would make me like violently ill. Like if I like bit into anything and there was like a hint of gristle or something, then I would just like immediately puke. Yeah. I would just immediately puke. I could not handle any amount of gristle in anything. Just like texturally.
Sorry, I want to say everyone, Roly Poly was not a Jumbo or Worldwide Pizza production.
No, Worldwide Pizza.
Fully Nirvana. It was Nirvana.
Worldwide
Metal
Pizza.
Hurlant Productions in Sparks.
It was a Canadian joint, right?
It's a Canadian joint.
But
they did CG work for League of Legends.
Oh, sick. They made Teemo.
Teemo.
Teemo from League of Legends or Dota. Those two games are the same in my brain. I don't know which one they're from. Ben, correct us, please. Anyway, so Madam Webb, she teaches them how to do CPR. Then she says, "Oh, by the way, I've got to go leave. I got to go to Peru for the next 3 days. So I'm going to drop you off at Uncle Ben's house, and you guys can just like sit around and throw popcorn at each other, and while he kind of like grouses at you or whatever." And then she gets to go to Peru. She meets up. She goes to the exact same spot where her mom got shot and captured or taken to the cave by the Las Arañas. She meets the exact same guy that was like midwifing her mom while she gave birth and gave her the spider. He's the one guy from the Las Arañas that gets to talk. He's like their Dr. Zayas or something. I don't know. Yeah. He is like a Dr. Zayas type. But
I think it's because they didn't want to pay more people.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my best guess. She abandoned her adopted found family.
Yes.
To go to Peru. And I think Peru was shot in LA.
It looked like maybe just like a park that they put a few extra vines on.
They had to pay like a special SAG rate or something, or like this was filmed at a different location. I truly don't know. And that they didn't want to have a big cast of people in the background. So I don't know.
Let's see. It filmed primarily in Boston. But oh, here we go. They didn't explain it. Never mind. It didn't. I was really hoping they would tell me something about where the forest was filmed. But it was just mostly Boston apparently. They don't say anything about the weird forest, but she gets taken back to the cave by the one Las Arañas guy, and he says he like pushes her backwards like Doctor Strange style, and her spirit goes into the spirit pool, and it sees her mom, and her mom was revealed to have actually. So they don't really elaborate this much, but Madam Web harbors a deep resentment for her dead mother because she died and left her alone. And so it's revealed that the reason why she died is she got shot by that guy. So I guess she didn't know that before. She just thought she died in childbirth in the jungle.
Right.
And that it was revealed that she went to the jungle in the first place because her baby was going to be born with a neuromuscular disorder. And this spider bite was the only thing that could cure it. So that's why she did it. And then she like hugs her ghost mom's like, "You did it, Mom. You did it."
Right.
She does "We did it." It's like literally like "We did it" Joe voice. Like "We did it, Mom."
Dakota Johnson's voice though. So not an evil cackle, but more like a quiet like, "We did it."
She's like the more zanned out, like when Kamala was more kind of barred out and she's just kind of like really faded. That's like Madam Web, but then sometimes she gets more Joker when she's like got her sativa in her or something like that.
Right.
And that's her like cackling and saying the wheels of the bus go round and round. Or her doing the coconut tree speech.
Yeah, the coconut tree. I fell out of the Las Arañas did kind of fall out of a coconut tree.
No, you come from the context of all you live in and everything around you. Las Arañas, you didn't fall out of a coconut tree.
You did fall out of the tree. You were climbing around and jumping through the trees.
So true. But she does that, and then she like realizes her mom did this thing. She goes back and confronts her trauma, and then the guy's like, "Now you have control of your powers, and also when you accept the responsibility, the power will come to you to where you can be in multiple places at one time." And she's like, "Wow, I don't know what that means, but okay, I'm going back." And she goes back home, and Uncle Ben's sister-in-law, who would that make her in relation to a certain other character with an Uncle Ben? She's going to labor, and so all the girls for some reason get in Uncle Ben's car and are driving to the hospital. I guess he didn't want to leave them alone in case the scary man shows up. But they're driving there, and he sees them through like a CCTV camera at like their car window and starts chasing them around, running on the side of a building. He like hacks the traffic lights so they get in a big wreck. They get like a traffic jam. And then Madam Web steals Uncle Ben's ambulance and then drives it through a building, like a billboard, and hits the evil man with it. That doesn't kill him though. He throws a grenade under a car, and then they drive away in the ambulance. He jumps on top, and then they shock the roof of the ambulance with the defibrillator to keep him from like breaking in. And then eventually they drive to the fireworks factory where Madam Web's boss died, or his coworker or whatever.
The one most iconic location to hold a battle is famously
the exploding fireworks / Pepsi factory.
the place where they used to hold Pepsi and fireworks next to each other. They should put a Mentos plant there too. Ruh-roh!
It would be like, that one time in like 1910 when all that molasses poured in the street and killed everybody in Boston, I think. Was that actually Boston? That might have been Boston. The big molasses flood where like people got drowned in like a wall of molasses.
Yeah.
That happens at the Pepsi factory on a regular basis, I feel like.
People are always drowning in the Pepsi vat.
Yeah, it's like some sort of it was Boston actually, 1919. I feel like they're having like a Willy Wonka situation at the Pepsi factory all the time. Like an Augustus Gloop gets sucked down the tube.
But it's a city of sin. They could tell there's something wrong in the heart of Boston.
Yeah. But she leads him into the fireworks factory, and she just like pretty much they just run around setting off flares to light up the fireworks and blow up the building.
Right.
And
if you haven't been paying attention or your mind's been wandering, you're probably wondering, what is this? Is this a superhero movie? Because this sounds like something Kevin McAllister would do. Well, don't worry, it was epic and it was badass.
I mean, she runs around, she tells people, "Hey, duck, hide behind that box."
In that tone, by the way. Hey, duck. Get your ass down and get out of here.
And
move, you fuck. Keep moving, you. I forgot about one of my favorite lines in the movie.
Oh, no.
I don't know why it bothers me, but like, whenever there's like a moment, how do I say that? When like you're watching a movie and the villain's not allowed to say like, "I'm gonna kill you," they're like, "I'm gonna destroy you."
Yes. Yeah.
The bad guy is like, "I have to destroy these women, and if not, I'm gonna destroy you, hacker woman." And I was just sitting there like, is he afraid he's gonna get demonetized by? Do you think he's gonna get demonetized by YouTube? Like, why does he talk like that? Like, you could just call it, say, "I'm gonna kill them.
I'm going to unalive these girls." These girls unalived me in a dream, and I'm going to unalive them first before they become adults.
Unalive is the worst one. You nailed it. Anyway, please continue, Alan. We're almost done with the movie.
Yeah, so he's running through the factory, and she's like, "Duck," and like a big Roman candle flies through and like hits him instead. And shit. And then they run up to the roof because she sees that there's going to be a helicopter, or she calls in a helicopter from the ambulance. And she's like, "Oh, we can get away on the helicopter." But then one of the fireworks explodes the helicopter, and they're trapped there on the roof with Ezekiel Sims, the evil man, who we haven't mentioned this point. He's either in a suit and barefoot running around, like crawling and stuff, or he's wearing like what is effectively like an all-black Spider-Man suit. Right. It has the exact same eyes as a Spider-Man suit, which is very strange to me. I wish that it makes me want. It's like, so did Peter see this at some point? Like, or is this just like they just happened to coincidentally do this? Because the Native American guys, the Las Arañas, they didn't have crazy eyes like that on their costumes. They were just kind of painted red and had vines on them. So like, where did he get the eyes from? Did he like manga or something? Like, is that why he did it? But he has the eyes, and he's running around. Although at the end, he does take off his mask for some reason. Maybe because he gets hit by a firework or something.
He loves Astro Boy.
Yeah. So he runs up there, and he's like, you can't get away from me. You're trapped up here with me. And she's like, everybody climb higher on this big beam. And then all the girls, like, they fail, like, dexterity saving throws, and all fall down and start hanging off beams. And Madam Web's like, "What am I going to do?" And she accepts the responsibility. She has the flashback. She
adopts her smoke show daughter. In her heart of hearts, she says, "I'm going to take care of these three.
These girls are mine now.
They are mine now. They're going to live in my house. They're going to eat the food I like."
She is Makima at the end. She becomes Makima at the end of the movie, and it was like that one scene where she was fighting the Gun Devil, and she had all those people floating next to her that had the chains. Like the chain coming out of her stomach.
Right.
She did kind of do that because a web and energy projections like a web like emanate from her, and like ghostly hologram versions of herself. I guess she help out the three girls. I guess what that is like that she can, because of the way she has the relationship with the web and time. It's like alternate parallel realities where she saved one of the girls versus she saved this other girl versus she saved the other girl, and she just manifests them all at the same time. Maybe if they explained what that was, it would.
There's not a lot they explained.
It really just feels like she gets a stand. She gets a stand that's three versions of herself. that just helps pick that up. And then, but it doesn't matter because the evil man punches her and they all fly back into her chest, which is pretty funny. It looks pretty cool. And then he's cornering her on this sign, on a big Pepsi sign, and she says, she keeps like having flashes forward of like, okay, if I get him to stand right there, the thing will fall down on his head. I can get like the fighting game Hazard Zone thing to trigger on him. Right. And so she's like, you thought those girls were your future, but they're not. It was me. And then like the big P from the Pepsi sign falls down on him and crushes him.
Cool.
But then she falls down in the water and a firework hits her in the face. And she's drowning like she did at the beginning of the movie when she got her powers, except the girls fish her out and they do CPR on her. Because she taught
earlier in the movie
because she taught them CPR. And then she's fine.
Teacher.
She's such a good teacher.
You spent 10 minutes talking to us, and I've never had an adult respect me in any way. You're my favorite.
You showed me respecto.
I've been told my whole life I'm a smoke show baddie, but right now I'm a young hopeful daughter. I'm gonna get a job in STEM.
You're my new mom now.
I love Marvel movies, and you're my feminist mom now.
You're my mom now. You're my found family.
Me.
You're my found family now. So they all bring her back to life.
My trauma is over. No more trauma. It's over.
The trauma's been over. It's resolved. They bring her back to life, and with CPR. And then it cuts to the hospital. Uncle Ben's nephew has been born. What's his name? We don't know, but Uncle Ben sure loves being
the finger.
Uncle Ben sure does love being a nephew now. And one of the girls says Ben loves being a nephew. Yeah, all the fun, none of the responsibility.
They said Jesus was a nephew.
They said Jesus was a nephew. Unc's still waiting on a stimulus check. Uncle Ben's still waiting on his stimulus check.
Uncle Ben's like, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Oh, so cool. I wish. Why doesn't Spider-Man just
oh man.
Venom is like Slitherman, basically. Venom, when he gets taken over by the symbiote, it's when Slitherman takes over his body.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so funny, Uncle Ben. Think about it. If you think about it for a second, Uncle Ben's kind of the original American terrorist.
Kinda.
Uncle Ben looking at Spider-Man and being like, they invented algebra. That shit ain't real.
Oh, man.
Then he makes a whole album about going to Home Depot to buy briquettes. Cool.
Anyway. Don't get me started on Jehovah's Witnesses.
You don't know about when Jesus was born.
You don't know Jesus' birthday? Come on.
Anyway, let's continue. We gotta finish this
Somebody
movie.
Show me the forbidden tree. I just want to see where the forbidden tree is. God damn it. He might be, RXK nephew might be the biggest facts and logic guy that we have left anymore. Sorry, Ben Shapiro.
He's the only one who's fighting Ben Shapiro's safely in his castle. He's the only one out there in the thick of the field of debate.
It's like, and it's like him and that one Reddit atheist guy with a ponytail that looked like 21 from Venture Brothers that everybody was horny about for like one day a few months ago. Remember that guy?
Right.
The guy who's like, I can be epic and an atheist. Checkmate.
Yeah, when he refuses to post, he refuses to call.
Yeah.
In screenwriting terms, Dan Harmon turns, he couldn't take the call.
He did not
turn. He's not the main character.
And also in anti-Ghostbuster terms, he did not answer the call.
I didn't answer. Still have never seen Ghostbusters answer the call. My bad, everyone.
You did not pick that one up. That went straight to voicemail. But Madam Web's in the hospital. She's blinded now because she got hit in the face with fireworks. And she's laying in the bed and she's like, I'm so glad you guys are here. I've got everything I need. And a nurse walks in and says, are they immediate family? And she says, yes, they're mine. And then it flashes.
Now I own them.
I've adopted them all, whether they want me to or not. They're my girls.
Them.
This is when she has the most swag in the movie is the thing, because I think as soon as you like cover up her deeply hypnotic Makima style eyes, she just suddenly becomes like weirdly more swaggy. I don't know what it is. Like she's like her lines are hitting after this point. Maybe it's just that it's just so audacious what has happened. But it flashes forward and she's in a wheelchair with like she's in a wheelchair looking out like a Doctor Strange style ceiling window, like a skylight, and into the city. And she has big red like trapezoidal glasses on.
They're very dumb looking. I'll be real.
They're
look
insane.
good.
They're insane. And the girls walk in with Chinese food, and she's like, "Oh wow, Kung Pao chicken, that's great. Oh bless you, Anya." And then she sneezes like 5 seconds later, and she's doing all the annoying "I can see the future" character tropes that somebody that can see the future does, like in like every anime where that's happened, or every comic book where that's happened, basically. And it's cool because at that moment, it's like she really did the Surf Dracula shit, where she's like, she's like, oh, she finally became the comic book character. She's not just Zooey Deschanel new girl now.
Right. We've been waiting this entire time. I've been saying for years now.
And
it's gonna happen.
And they ask her, which is weird because it seems like this is a good time later. They say, "Can you see now? Can you see us?" And she's like, "I can see better than ever." And then, "Can you see our future?" And she says, "Yes. You're all standing up for things you believe in and doing badass shit."
You all thought you were sexy as hell. Now get ready. You're gonna wear skin tight costumes. You're gonna run around, kick guys in the nuts.
So that's we didn't explicitly mention this, but only like about 2-3 minutes of the movie is the other girls in their Spider-Woman outfits. It's only in the dream sequences that Ezekiel Sims has of the smoke shows killing him. It's like them beating his ass and throwing him out a window.
It does really feel like CG test footage. Like this was just test footage like, for a potential movie that they didn't make.
Before, like, there's like another couple layers of effects they just did not put on this. It's like kind of like through a Vaseline lens. Like it's like it looks like shit, man. It looks like a 360 game. But they do that, and then they show another one at the end of them doing other stuff. Also, we forgot to mention in the final fight scene, they all kind of do things that mimic their future battle with him, like their powers they had. Like Anya throws a thing that kind of looks like her spider drone that she throws. She like throws a piece of metal at Ezekiel Sims, and then Maddie she skateboards at the guy, and she's like the skateboard girl. And then Sydney Sweeney just kind of runs up and immediately just gets decked and knocked down.
That was very funny.
She doesn't do psychic webs like she does in the future, but like she just immediately just gets like clotheslined and falls and hangs off a girder for a few minutes. But then that happens, and then Madam Web says. And Madam Web like shows like a promo video of like her floating ghostly body next to all the girls like standing on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, and she says, "And you know what the best thing about the future is? It hasn't happened yet." And then the movie ends.
What was the? They should have had an Eminem song.
You know what? You know what it should have been? It should have been the song from the end of The Matrix. It should have been that Rage Against the Machine song. That would yeah.
What? Who's the female equivalent of Eminem? Do you think if women could have an Eminem?
I don't know if you could ever. I don't think so, and I think I don't think women are evil enough to be an Eminem.
Maybe Dakota Johnson, but it's a different kind of evil. She's more chaotic evil.
She's quirked Eminem's up in a similar way to Eminem.
Let's see.
She's quirky enough.
Let's see what Google has to say. Who is the Eminem of women?
Who is the white Eminem? Who's the white woman Eminem?
The first result is Eminem versus women. So, who is the woman he's had the loudest feud with?
His mom? I mean, Mariah Carey probably. Oh, Russ. It's Iggy Azalea.
That's true.
But she never. You know, that's because people weren't ready for a white woman Eminem. They weren't ready for that. And also,
so
it didn't help that she was Australian or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't she Australian?
She was Australian. And she's married to somebody funny now.
You know who was the good, like, she was the true woman Eminem? Kesha.
Wow.
She should have been the female Eminem. If Kesha was, that would have been, that's like the good timeline. That's my fucking, like, that's like the future version that like America Chavez from Multiverse of Madness or whatever came from.
Oh, her name. What's the name of the person, the white lady who made the hit song? What is it? Oh my god, why am I forgetting your name?
Which lady?
The white lady who was from Australian rap.
Oh, I was thinking Iggy Azalea?
Iggy Azalea. Who's she married to again? It's somebody funny.
No, I was thinking about the Utopian Parallel, which was that like the future lesbian world that the character from Multiverse of Madness came from.
Right.
You remember that? You remember that shit? Who is her husband? I feel like she is like married to like.
Maybe she didn't get married.
Maybe
she's not in love.
She's single.
Folks, she's single.
What songs did she even have?
Later in December, Azalea revealed that Playboy Cardi had cheated on her and missed her son's birth. That's what I remember.
No. ASAP Rocky, she dated him for a while too.
Wow.
She got ASAP tattooed on her fingers, apparently.
Damn, dude. Just say it's a simple plan reference. Anyway, Alan, I think I gotta get going soon. Are there any segments we want to wrap up here real quick? Do you have like
let's so pizza wise, I just had some more Motor City pizzas and fucking Pie Squared. They're good. Pizza news. There's not really anything else. I wanted to say New York City, most expensive pie in the city. Can you guess what the average pie cost in New York is?
Oh no, the $30.
Pretty close, Russ. $33.65.
Yikes!
The average pizza pie in New York City costs that much.
Mamma mia!
Whoopi Goldberg compares sex to pizza. She's it's correct. Yeah, you're right. It's as good as you're right. I think
it's true.
I think Joy Behar was just. I don't know what the context of this photo was, and I don't really care to read through the article now because we're trying to rush through it. But there's a picture of Joy Behar like miming smoking a joint for some reason. I think
cool,
pretty cool. There's something, I'll save this for another episode. There's something about pizza crust being made with champagne. Sonic news. We got a lot of Sonic news for the Super Bowl. We saw the Knuckles trailer, which introduced. I was gonna do this as a tood this week, but Pachamak, the mustache guy from
Pachamak. What?
Pachamak.
Pachamak.
The
Pachamak.
He calls dad. You remember him? Or
Tikal's dad is in this.
Tikal's dad is in the Knuckles TV show, and he's at the bowling alley.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's in there for some reason, Russ, and
he is Pachamak. I watched that trailer. I didn't like it. What the fuck was going on there?
He was there though. Like you saw him in the thing.
So you're telling me that they're not doing Sonic Adventure 1 they're skipping to Sonic Adventure 2 in the movies, and if you want any Sonic Adventure 1 bullshit, you gotta watch the Knuckles show.
I think so, man. Like it's
oh, that's wild.
Well, I mean it mainly looks like yeah, here it is. This guy was in Sonic Adventure, he's from 3,000 years in the past. So like he's you know, he's not even alive at the same time as the characters. But in this, he's hanging out at a bowling alley, and he's wearing a name tag that says Pachamak on it.
Yeah.
And he's just like standing in front of a bunch of bowling shoes. But that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Oh
that's him. God. He's got the name tag that says it. That's him.
Alan, what do you think? Okay, what do you think? What's the plus minus? Do you think there's gonna be a soul touch in the Knuckles TV show?
I think there's gonna be some sort of soul touch.
He's gonna soul touch somebody and find his true love forever.
I think so. It's just so weird they put him in there, and also it looks like the one like frame they have of him looks like he's you heard about video games, like it looks like
this? Jay, you hear about this?
No, he looks like he's doing the web comic you hear about video games, and he sticks his arms in the air. You know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about, Russ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard about video games? Yeah, he's doing that. There's that. Jim Carrey is back as Eggman. He said he would only return if the script was written with a golden pen. So he literally said that. He said, "I'm not going to return. Maybe if it's a script written with a golden pen, but I don't really do sequels, and I'm planning on retiring after this one." But like, I mean, what that tells me is that somebody gave Jim Carrey the script of Sonic Adventure 2, or said, "Jim, you need to play this GameCube game, and then let us know what you want to do." And they just like sent him a GameCube and a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Right, and he said it, and there was a lot of political subtext.
And he started crying. He started crying.
Maria!
Maria!
He cried.
Do you think
sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. He's like, I said sayonara in The Mask.
Yeah. Wow.
Did he say sayonara in The Mask, or am I just
sure
conflating the Terminator?
I'm sure he did. But
sayonara.
Do you think he's gonna be playing
smoking?
Do you think he's gonna play Gerald too? Like he's gonna put on old makeup and he'll be Gerald Robotnik? I think he will.
I feel like, for real though, like if you're gonna ask me seriously, I think they're gonna have a fat character actor. I think they're gonna have a guy who's more Eggman-esque, just to because this feels like this one's for us. It's for the real heads, not for these fucking.
Who would
kids.
play? What character actor should play Gerald Robotnik?
The ideal, and he has since passed, but Richard Hoskins, right? Is that his name?
Bob Hoskins?
Bob Hoskins. Why did I say Bob Hoskins?
Bob Hoskins would be really good. You know who
Bob Hoskins would have been the ideal.
I've got a controversial pick, but I think it might work. I'm going to say...
Well, Alan, you're known around these parts as the controversial one, so drop it on me.
Dave Bautista with his glasses on.
Well, I love... Okay, hear me out. I mean, it needs to be Fat Batista.
Yeah, Batista.
We need Fat Batista so bad. America needs it. If there was a movie with Fat Batista in it, it would probably be number one at the box office.
Well, I think that movie was A Knock at the Cabin, right? And was he?
He was fat and Knock at the Cabin. I'd watch it then.
I don't think. I guess what I'm saying is he wasn't like super dehydrated like he was for the Marvel movies. He's wearing like maybe it's because of the clothes he's wearing. He doesn't have his rippling muscles out. But he just looks. He looks more like a normal. He looks more normal in this, is what I'm saying. He doesn't look like a god as much as he just kind of looks like a guy. He's also. I mean, I'm excited to see him in Dune because he will look super shredded in that, because I know he's not going to be hydrated on the desert planet of Arrakis.
What if he was fat though? What if he was like buff fat, like cool?
I do want him to look
tatted
cool.
up. I'm just saying. I'll respect the vision of Denis Villeneuve, but.
He kind of looks like one of the potato guys from Doctor Who in like his armor. You know the guys. He looks like
Santorin.
Santorin.
Yeah,
he looks like he's gonna talk to me about Tom Tom or whatever the fuck.
It is funny. I always want to say this, but I'm afraid somebody will yell at me. There's a lot of whenever I see a conservative guy whose head is like poking out of a polo shirt, it looks like a thumbtack or like a small penis poke. You know, one of those kind of like conservative guys.
Yeah, like the guy with no neck that was on Twitter.
Yeah. That's kind of what a Santorin looks like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does look like that.
But then, then people would accuse me of looking like that for knowing that reference.
But pretty cool. I mean, we do, but we love Glossu Raban, right? Don't we, folks? We love Glossu Raban.
We love Glossu Raban. We love Plo Koon. I'm just listing characters with funny names. We love Pacha Maychak.
Yeah, we love him. There's a couple of other things. Knuckles and Hey Arnold were in a commercial at the Super Bowl together, also with Patrick Stewart. For Paramount Plus.
You're right. I forgot about that, and I watched the Super Bowl. I was a beta normie who watched this. Super
it's the
Bowl.
most like epic random. I think they might have actually data mined this from our podcast. They like ran a few episodes of our podcast through OpenAI.
They actually a lot of those characters. I was sitting there like. I've talked about every character here.
Yeah, there's like we've got fucking
Picard.
We got Picard. We've got Hey Arnold. We've got Knuckles, and I think the Yellowstone guy was there. And we haven't talked about him though.
But I am a Republic crazy, so you
just
assumed I've seen it.
But
and I've talked about Peppa Pig and Josh Allen a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But Picard grabs Hey Arnold and tries to throw him over a cliff, while Higher from Creed plays. And then he just hits the wall and says, "I'm okay," which is not the line that Hey Arnold says. That's what Eugene says when he has an accident. Why wasn't it Eugene getting thrown into a wall?
That is a classic case of like, what do people remember about
that's
this?
Like if
Hey Arnold's design and then that one character's catchphrase. Let's just mash them up.
That's like if Reginald Bell Johnson popped up and said, "Did I do that?" You're not him. Yeah, so there's a Hey Arnold commercial. Jim Carrey's back. They announced a bunch of other people. Kristen Ritter is sadly not going to be Rouge the Bat. She's going to be a who is she going to? She's going to be like I guess the gun commander or like something like that. Who is the?
Damn. Look what was stolen from us.
Captain Rockwell.
Captain Rockwell.
I can't remember which character is that from. It's just I guess somebody of Gun. It's just gonna be somebody from Gun, I guess. It's not a character from the game. She could be the lady that's getting the archetypal female soldier that kind of gets seduced by Rouge the Bat. That she could be her. Like from the Sonic X cartoon.
Yeah, maybe.
It would be cool if they should have the secretary lady She could be the secretary of the president that's calling Rouge the Bat from the limo.
Yeah, the one that I'm like, low poly women got me feeling.
Yeah,
like I'd go poly.
A low poly Kristen Ritter, who boy. Yeah, but but that's it. The other thing, we'll get into it more, I guess, in the next episode. But there was a 1994 Sonic movie treatment that was distributed online. It's a very strange thing about like a kid that gets turned into like it's hedgehog DNA injected in him, and like his dad's named like Dr. Hedgeman, and like that he becomes Sonic. Like he like Teen Wolfs out, I guess.
Sure.
It's pretty cool. But that was something that they were maybe going to make into a movie at one point and then didn't. Can't imagine why. But that's it. Russ, before you go, we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark, but do you got anything you want to plug?
Is there anything I need to plug? Well, let me tell you. I don't think I've done anything besides
Infinite Wealth. Infinite Wealth.
We've only talked about Infinite.
Go to Don Doko Island. You won't regret it.
I did finish Don Doko Island. I live Don Doko Island. All my friends are back there on Don Doko Island. I want to go back to Don Doko Island.
Gachapin and Muku are my friends.
Gachapin and Miku. The Washbucklers are my enemies. I don't care for them.
I don't like these LazyTown style villains. I hate them being here, and I'm going to beat the shit out of them. LazyTown style villains.
There's only one. Robbie Rotten?
Robbie Rotten. There's only one LazyTown style villain that I like, and his name is George Santos. There's another world, another possible Madam Web style universe where I got George Santos to give you a cameo instead of the Grease Man.
Damn, dude.
I don't even know. The thing is, I don't know what he would say to you because you're just like a straight man. And
I don't know. I don't slay. I can't do any of that shit, dude.
He's not gonna say yas at you or anything like that. Like he's not gonna yas you. He's not gonna say.
We'll get one photo of me and be like, I hope he's doing okay.
The Italian man said Russ isn't fat, and that's on period.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's he could say
he's Italian man did kind of slay. He did tell me again recently that I used to be fat and that I'm keeping it up. I said thanks.
Is he like your like Las Arañas leader too? Like he's telling Russ when you accept.
Like I talk with him. I'll be real. I do like once a week go out of my way to talk to him to like train myself on how to talk like to Republicans.
That's cool.
I'm like I don't know how to talk to you.
Hey,
he did also at one point rant about Barbie being
too woke.
What do you misandrist or is that it? Is it the right term?
Yeah, that's the right word. That's the right fake word. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I really like that you're doing like this is the one thing the establishment fears, and it's you reaching across the gym to shake hands with an Italian man.
Hey, listen,
how old is this Italian man?
I don't know.
60s?
I'll be. He does proceed. He's like, I'm in my 60s. He does say he's in his 60s a lot.
He's almost certainly voting for RFK, right?
Oh, well, that's a great question. I mean, Tony Soprano style.
I mean, the Italians love Kennedy. They love him. That's the one thing you learn from The Sopranos. But he's like a West Coast guy, so who knows? A West Coast Italian? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
West Coast Italian.
I don't know. Oh man. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're plugging your friendship with the Italian man.
My good friendship that we're very close, and it's not awkward at all. And every time I feel like I stumble over my words talking to him because I'm like, he's gonna yell at me.
He's gonna call you a soy boy.
Yeah, he's gonna call me a soy boy.
He's gonna say I'm a soy boy.
I'm buffer than him. I'm buffer than you.
You can't. That's the thing.
I can't have consumed this amount of soy. I do think I probably do consume too much soy. I'll be honest, but
you're getting forced feminized by it. It's not good, Russ.
Are you telling me that the cookie milk I drink to get my whey protein cookie milk is making me more soy?
Russ, can you be the one guy at the gym that drinks his pre-workout through like a baby bottle with a nipple on it? Can you do that?
I famously did used to call my pre-workout my milk or my juice, my baby juice or whatever.
You called it your milk. You called it your milk.
I called my whey drink the milk, but now I haven't done that in a long time. But
can you get some sort of pre-workout that looks like blue or green milk, perhaps?
I'll become one of those Yakuza guys who wears the diapers.
You're gonna have a really touching moment where you like show a man's wife Snow for the last time by taking the like absorbent gel from the diapers. Yakuza games rule. Matt Tropico, you're a real hero to me. Sorry,
Tropico, taught you so much, Alan.
Golem Gunwolf, sorry. God damn, he's so cool though.
His true name.
It's true.
His
That's
fucking true name, a la Tales of Earthsea or whatever.
yeah. I mean, that is what happens when you call on Golem Gunwolf as like his pound mates thing. That's kind of Ichiban's power, is he has all these guys in an app on his phone that he can call in.
Right.
I imagine if we did that, we would have like the ability to call in the Grease Man or like
He's our friends.
That's kind of
what our internet allies.
I mean,
not like Cameron Jackson. I couldn't summon him. You would refuse
I might
to.
be able to. I could
have a Yakuza side mission where I defend like you gave my LCJ, you gave my movie a bad review. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm like, listen, he may have me blocked, but I take criticism seriously, and I beat them up for him.
That's actually something that happens in like one of the drinking stories with Zhao. Is like he's like
cool.
There's a Tony K type guy that's roasting my fucking Yelp page, and the guys from my crime gang are mad about it because he was trying to film in there, and like they were afraid he was gonna reveal that we're all gangsters, and then they're gonna beat his ass, and then you stop him, and he's like, the real thing is I loved your food more than anything, and you when you told me to stop filming, I got defensive and I just kind of freaked out there, but your food is actually insanely good, and I would have wrote a good review. And then and it's like, wow, we learned to love each because he likes my food real good.
Listen,
and I'm not mad
a lot of this game is anti-smartphone, but they need to put one pro-smartphone story in there.
It is anti-smartphone. It's very much pro like people that used to run scams. Like it's okay. You've repented now. Like you.
Right.
This is like how society heals after the beekeeper comes through. You know what I mean? Like this is the restructuring of the Hive. Ichiban is leading it. Like he's making society a better place by rehabilitating all the scammers. It's sick. It's really cool. Not Reese Witherspoon. No, what's her face? Fucking Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman. I met her at the mall, and now she can come to my Dondoko Island, and Keisan can come there too. And Ono Michio and the robot Ono Michio can come there too. And you can meet the girl who wanted to marry Ono Michio, but as an adult now. And it's cool shit. You get to meet. I met the Pocket Racer. It's the Pocket Circuit Fighter. One of the greatest heroes from all the fiction. The Pocket Circuit Fighter.
Video games aren't art. I'll have to watch this.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this 40? You have not seen this 40-year-old virgin.
Kevin, you seen this?
You seen this? You hear about this? This guy Ichiban, he's the best. He's number one. Whether you like it or not, there's nothing you can do about him. He's number one. Ugh, Ichiban, though, he really is number one. Well, I guess we really need to wrap it up, Russ. We've riffed for 7 minutes about Dondoko Island, so we gotta cut this.
Well, it was either that or Madam Web, which I feel like we did a good job of avoiding.
We spent 2 hours talking around Madam Web, so we did it. We did it.
It shows you what we all thought about it.
Yeah,
Best movie of the year.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. All right, well, until next time.
We got out of the barnyard.
We actually did get out of the barnyard, Russ.
This week we got out of the barnyard.
We got out of the barnyard.
I think it's going to be a recurring thing. Like, we got to get out of the barnyard once a week.
Yeah, it's once a week. We go back to the barnyard at the beginning of each
episode. We get
episode.
stuck there again, but sometimes...
This time the thing is, we got yanked out of there by a web from Madam Web herself, is the thing.
She webbed us out. Like the one, like the spider. What's the famous Buddhist legend of the spider with the single strand? We were descended in the barnyard. There was one string of hope, and she pulled us up.
So true. So true. All right. Well, until next time, live and learn.
Live and learn.